Yo, what up everybody? Welcome back to our second installment of our Spawntrap series. I know it's been a while since we posted a video like this. We've been working really hard to try and get some footage for you guys on each and every map. We're working on Combine, we got our footage for Combine, just need to edit it down, make a good video for you, and we're working on all the rest of the maps, but today we're bringing you Fringed. Now, this isn't exactly the same as Nuketown, as they're not congested into one solid spot and that's it. But we can eliminate, using sentries and guardians, we can eliminate the vast majority of their spawns. And as we pan out here, we'll get right into it. So the first sentry you're going to want to put is on the back rock. Now you're going to want to trap them on A side, so you're going to want to have your sentries at C. Putting it on the back rock eliminates the back barn spawn and is a really good sentry actually. I was surprised when we put it there. Secondly, you're going to want one on C truck. You're going to want it to cover the road of C, as well as this bottom right path just to the right of the second sentry that just came in. As for a third sentry, as I was talking about with the barn spawn, you really want to get one on tracks just to solidify the fact that they aren't going to spawn there, because that's really a main spawn point, like in between the first and the third sentry, right in that back corner of the barn. Really hot spot for spawning, and we effectively cancel it out completely. Fourth, we're running guardians this time. You're going to want to put a guardian in the automotive room, and this is another hot spot for spawning, and putting the guardian there completely cancels it out, and it's pretty crazy, guys. So these four sentries and guardians, isolate them to these two corners behind the water tower and at silos, and it's pretty insane. Like you have to make sure you don't really go past the front of the house, but if you don't go past the front of the house, they're completely trapped to that point. And I'm just going to bring you guys some gameplay here just to make sure you guys believe that this thing works. We did a little third person view for you guys, and as you can see, the two spawns I highlighted spawning crazily on the water tower, and as soon as they die on water tower side, they move to silos, and it's just a cycle of this. And you can see we have guys back there sometimes, but it's a better idea to make sure they don't switch to not have guys back there. Here's just some gameplay of you just seeing like what really happened in these games, and like it gets pretty crazy, guys. Like if you watch the radar, I really want you guys to watch the radar and see where these guys are spawning, and like you can just see the sheer volume of guys coming out of these spawns is insane. As for guns you want to run, whatever fits your fancy, man. Once you get into this point, it's basically just a matter of cycling where you are and just spawn killing. Now, you're not really going to want to run lethals, like you're not going to want to run anything that can kill the enemy except for sentries, so you want to have the majority of your team running UAV, counter UAV, and Hater is definitely a key. Hater helps unbelievably well when it comes to spawn trapping, because you can just watch and you can react as soon as they switch. Here's a nice 5-man piece from Miyagi right here. It's pretty gross, but like once you get this spawn trap going, this is where you get the feeds, and this is where you get the crazy like specialist multi-kills, kill chains, mega kills, ultra kills, because people just never stop coming, man. It's actually crazy. You saw that on our Nuketown vid. Like we've got so many clips of ultras, megas, kill chains just coming out of the garden. But yeah, we've never really attempted to try to trap them at C, because we've tried and tested, and of course A is the much better option because it's just way more wide open, right? Like you can just watch them spawn, and it's the same with every map basically. You want to get them into the open side, as you don't want them sheltered behind rocks, and sometimes it's just too hard to cancel out all the spawns that they have. But on another note, Black Ops 3 was really, I don't know, maybe lazy is almost a good word for it, with placing their spawns. And once you find the 2 or 3 main spawns and switch points, once you push them in too far, you can use the sentries therefore to just completely cancel out those spawns. Like they don't spawn when you put sentries there. But again, guys, if you're watching this gameplay, as you can see, he's in the back of their base and he just saw 4 guys spawn at water tower. Like there's no way they're getting out. These sentries are holding them in as hard as they can possibly hold them in. It's basically just studying spawn points and being able to get sentries to cut out spawns. That's the main gist of being able to spawn trap, and it's really not all that hard if you can get the sentries. And communicate with your team is another big thing, and make sure they're not pushing in too far and just constantly switching them. I really hope that this video helps some of you guys out and you're able to implement this spawn trap. I'd love to see some footage of you guys just moking some kids and spawn trapping. Be sure to send us it, tag us in your vids, whatever you want to do, all the above. It all works. We'll definitely check it out. But as this game wraps up, this is about the last of the footage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We've got lots more spawn traps coming. I know we've said that a lot in our games, and we're trying to work on it, guys. We really are. We're just busy with our regular real life lives, you know? Anyway, as you can see, 25 to 50 kills for all of us. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Peace out, boys.